Good morning, everyone. This is Anthony Wall Street Trader. It's 8:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, June 4th, 2021. And we are talking about the graph. So this is not financial advice. This is educational only and intended to be so. Twitter.com link below if you want intraday updates. I've been tweeting out like a lot lately, as well as staying up to date with my latest videos on the subscription button below the video. So quickly, let's take a look at what happened. So this morning, waking up, I saw Bitcoin hitting, breaking the support line. But I still consider this a buying opportunity because, first of all, GRT BTC, which is the graph strength relative to Bitcoin, was under 2100. So this part of the equation. However, I was supposed to make sure that Bitcoin was above the green support line. And I did. And I checked, rather. But Bitcoin was below the green support line. But the reason why it was below the support line was because of an acute circumstance, in my view, that Elon came out last night tweeting something about Bitcoin, creating this motion downward below the support line. I still maintain Bitcoin's in a bullish directional up. So I considered this an even better opportunity for me to get involved at the graph at 76 cents. Because Bitcoin was lower. Had Bitcoin been above the green support line and GRT BTC below 2100, I would have paid more than 76 cents. But what's even better is that Bitcoin, to me, went down because of a tweet that typically winds up resolving itself to the upside anyway. So in the end, that because it's an acute situation, it wasn't like it just naturally went below. I figured that was a great buying opportunity because anything that comes out of Elon's pie hole is typically invalidated over time. So anyway, that's why. It's because it was an Elon Musk tweet and it wasn't anything more than that. So let's take a look now at the markets. Moving in, slightly better now. I'm 77.34 cents. Not bad on the graph US dollar. And this is the graph US dollar. We were trekking up. Elon opened his pie hole and created momentum down. This is why I always say it's in the benchmark. It's in the benchmark. It does have equal weighting to the relative strength of the graph to Bitcoin. So you have to always keep your eye on both. Anyway, Bitcoin right now, let's talk about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is making its trek. All right, so it popped down and popped back into that triangle. So let's take a broader look. I still maintain this is still an upward bullish trend. Doesn't matter what happens here around the edges. What is more meaningful to me is this trek up. So we're 36,000. Let's find out what happened. Drill down what happened last night. So we have this downward ascending channel right now. I have a feeling once we break through here, we'll be back on our way up. But let's just understand what happened. Elon Musk can't do well with his car company right now. If you look at all the reasons why. Bitcoin going up should have increased his Tesla stock price because he's got it on his balance sheet. But Tesla still went down yesterday, even when Bitcoin rallied. He's getting very annoyed. He needs to do something else. And by the way, he's been planning this for several months now. And let's explain why. Elon Musk needs a new type of industry to get involved in. There's not one profitable business that he's got that's really profitable. His car company is becoming like a GM. They're not going to make that much money going forward. So he is Mr. Energy Efficiency. And the next big play is what? There's a bigger, broader industry out there coming out. It's the biggest elephant in the room. We all know what it is. We just don't talk too much about it. But it's the new internet and the new economy. This is all based on crypto, by the way. Information and economy all blended together in one ginormous industry that is starting to proliferate. We're just scratching the surface here. So Elon knows this internally. He needs to get involved. And what better way to get involved than use his skills and what people know him as Mr. Energy Efficient and go after one of the top dogs in the crypto world, which is Bitcoin, and come in at the very end and say, hey, I'm coming in to save the day. Hooray, Mr. Energy Efficient, Elon Musk, yay, wahoo, whatever. So that's kind of like what he's planning. He doesn't care about the losses on Bitcoin, on his, that he tweets something bad and it takes his own stock price down, because at the end of the day, the amount of money he'll make on creating a more energy efficient Bitcoin will be a way bigger thing in terms of dollars and cents. So he only cares about the outcome. He doesn't care about what he has to sacrifice up front, because it's small and it's de minimis relative to his, the outcome of returns that he'll make. So, I think that's where he's going. I totally believe that that's what's happening right now. So this whole downtrend starting from this downward channel that started last night is all relevant to what he tweeted out. It has not done anything to this chart at all. This is still the play here. I contend that this still stays intact. We may drop in and out of this triangle between now and the end of the day. But look, Bitcoin's starting to slightly rally here again, even though, we were down to 35 and change. Now we're up to 36 and change. Look, we got to let this play out. I think overall we'll be in great shape. As far as the graph Bitcoin is concerned, I think we're really in good shape here, because if you look at the basing pattern here, I think 2050 is kind of like we're really at a low point there. So let's see what happened. But we did hit earlier today at 2093, and I pulled the trigger. So look, I mean, we have to see this thing play out. It was right around here where we had hit 2093. I pulled the trigger. I think that long term, the graph still, the thesis is they have adoption. They have big players using it. DeFi is growing leaps and bounds. This thing's usage, i.e. the graph, is growing leaps and bounds. So respect that. Understand that Bitcoin, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin, and I'm still bullish on the graph relative to Bitcoin. So therefore, I am bullish on the graph. Anyway, I'm out. Have a good day, everyone. We'll catch up later. I might be doing a Bitcoin special later tonight just to track what's going on there, because I think it's got a lot of activity that requires a little more attention. Anyway, take care. Have a good day.